Many years ago, in the ancient Greece, a council was held to find the perfect husband for Princess Helen, the most beautiful woman to have ever been born into this world. Greek kings and leaders from all over the country had gathered in this council, and were furiously arguing with each other on who should marry the beautiful princess. Among them, there was one king whose eyes had been set on a different woman. King Odysseus was entranced by Penelope, Helen's cousin, and he could see nothing but her magnificent aura and elegance in that room. Odysseus approached Penelope's father to ask for permission to marry her, but Penelope's father was more concerned with civil war that the disputes among kings might bring forth. Odysseus, who was a respected and an equally feared king, made a pact with the other kings. Princess Helen's husband would be chosen as a result of a lottery, and everyone would swear fealty to the winner in order to avoid a civil war. As such, Menelaus became Helen's husband, and Odysseus also won Penelope's hand in marriage. The two lived happily for years in Odysseus's castle, and the gods bestowed them with a beautiful son, but happiness never lasts for long. Helen got abducted by a Trojan prince named Paris, and Menelaus ordered all of his allies to wage war on Troy. Bound by duty, Odysseus had no other choice but to join Menelaus's war, but he didn't wish to leave his family behind. He left with a heavy heart to fight in a war that would last for 10 long years. Finally, it was time to go back home after securing a victory, but Odysseus had earned himself quite a few enemies in these 10 years, and Poseidon, the fearsome god of the sea, was one of them. Odysseus had blinded his beloved son, Polyphemus, the Cyclops, and Poseidon resented him for that. Poseidon's wrath unified the sea against Odysseus and his crew, and he ended up stranded alone in an island for 10 more years, all the while his heart longed to see his beautiful wife and son. In these dark times, Athena, the goddess of wisdom, was the only one who held a helping hand to Odysseus, and convinced Poseidon to forgive him. Odysseus was finally able to return home. However, his kingdom was not what it once was. Penelope's husband hadn't returned for 2 decades, and suitors from all over the country who wished to become the new king had gathered in her castle. Laws of hospitality prevented Penelope from shooing her suitors away, but she certainly hadn't forgotten her husband, and neither did she believe that he was dead. In order to discourage her suitors, she decided to hold a contest. Whoever could string Odysseus's bow by hand and fire an arrow through the holes of 12 axes would be her husband, a feat that no one but Odysseus himself could accomplish. Much to everyone's surprise, a disheveled old man, none other than Odysseus himself, emerged victorious from this contest, and his disguise is lifted. He'd won Penelope's hand in marriage for a second time, and finally, after 20 years, he found himself back in the loving embrace he'd yearned for so long.